In this example, we see a staff budget by FTE, and it works more or less the same as our original demo, which shows a staff budget by person instead. We have two processes, HR admin and staff registry. And to the right, we see the different cost centers or stores. If we have a look at wholesale in Northern Sweden, let's say now that we are a sales manager for wholesale Northern Sweden, and this sales manager wants to create a staff budget for his team, and he's doing it per FTE. What he needs to do is that he, of course, then needs to set up the staff categories that he has. If he wants to add a new one, he can simply press the plus sign. Except from that, we then have an average salary that we need to estimate. The second step is to go into the attributes tab, and here the manager then needs to set the FTs. So he can change the FTs for the different months and of course for the different categories. But this is more or less the only thing that the manager needs to do. So all the other personnel related costs like pension, social security and so on are being set up in the HR administration instead. So the manager doesn't need to make any other input than this. However, he will still be able to see his total personnel cost in this tab here. So here he can see the total personnel cost for each category. And if we open up senior store clerk, we see, except from the average salary that we set up, then we can see that we also have a pension and a health benefit. And if we open up the pension, we see that we also get it on account level. If we then go back and go into the HR admin, we can see how this has been set up. So first of all, in the tab salary types, we see the different salary types. We can then define if it should be a general or an individual type. We can choose if it should be proportional to work rate or not. And we can make fixed amounts, unit prices, and so on for each salary type. In the next tab, we have general benefits. And here we can then set up general benefits for the different categories. So thanks to this, we can then drive the numbers into the staff registry like I showed you before. So for example, we can here set up different amounts of health benefits to the different categories, and we can also set up different percentage rates to the different categories. In the third tab, standard rates, we can estimate different things like salary increase, for example, that we can do from different levels. We can also estimate the vacation days. In the fourth tab, we have account mapping, and this is where everything is being tied together in the administration. So here we then can define which salary type and which category should go into which account. We can also define different factors if we want 100% of the cost to be allocated to a certain account or only 50% or so on. Here we can also add social security and other type of salary types that we don't want to make certain rules for. And in the other blue tabs that we see here in the HR administration, they are analysis tabs where we can see a total cost for all the cost centers. So here we can see it defined per cost center. If we go to the other tab, we will see from salary type